This past weekend, the Gigastack Team Falcons roster took on Fnatic in OWCS Korea, and it was a complete stomp. 3-0, done in like 60 minutes. But actually, it was a really close series with all 3 maps going the distance, and both teams playing very mobile Wrecking Ball Echo Tracer compositions. One round in particular stood out to me, and that was Nepal Shrine. In 8 years of watching Overwatch, this is one of the closest rounds I've ever seen. I decided to break it down, and I hope you enjoyed this round as much as I did.
3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture.
As we kick things off, the teams fight for the balconies to position their on us, but Smurf goes early and takes way too much damage. Crucially, Donghak swings in and pokes proper away, displacing Falcon's Echo, leaving them no position. The superior positioning is enough for Fnatic to win the fight, but Smurf overstays and gets slept and then goes on an adventure. Because Smurf feeds, that again gives more positioning to Fnatic, and they once more shut down Falcons as they push out the balcony. At this point, Falcons realize they can't go for the balcony choke anymore, so instead they go main, but Fnatic and Donghak are already swinging in for another quick dive. Checkmate takes a lot of damage in this fight, but forces to duplicate onto Lucio and manages to build a sun barrier. This means that Fnatic can keep pushing Falcon's spawn. However, Fnatic's sun barrier doesn't get any value, and they decide to disengage, recognizing that proper has great positioning. At a severe ultimate disadvantage, Fnatic want to be proactive and engage on their terms. Izayaki throws the nano boost onto Checkmate, and they go for another quick dive. With the timer reaching 80%, Falcons become desperate. Proper is going to force the duplicate onto a Tracer, and Fielder barely gets the nano off before he goes down. Proper's efforts are enough for Falcons to re-establish point control, but Fnatic are already back and once more push in with the sound barrier. At this point, it is only because of Smurf's minor stall on the point that Falcons are able to buy enough time for Chiyo to get back with the sound barrier and once more force overtime. As the next fight approaches, disaster strikes again for Falcons, and Stalker has his recall forced early. This means Fnatic can push him down, and now Falcons have to get on the defensive and stall the point as much as they can. The stall is successful, and Stalker rejoins the fight. After this amazing comeback effort by Falcons, it is already last fight territory, and Checkmate forces the swap onto the Sombra. This is to try and get into the backline and disrupt Chiyo and cancel the sound barrier. However, Chiyo is not quite there yet, and crucially needs to build the sound barrier. He just so manages with his last shot. Chiyo narrowly escapes the Sombra dive, and meanwhile Smurf finds a pick onto Izayaki. At this point, the overtime fight just turns into an all-out brawl. This one is for the map. Thank you for checking out today's video. If you did like the video, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you can also check out my Twitch channel where I live stream twitch.tv/reinforce, and I try to get top 500, but it doesn't always go that way. So yeah, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube. We'll wait.